Silent Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers. Check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighten up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions when my rations getting low. Get down on the flow, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know, I just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this we too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the date before you let him roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences I never told. Running out of characters, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in meth doom. Hits the sun god, bringing some light. Now watch your mood switch, hieroglyphs when writing scripts. Now my stay but conquering, conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? How's everybody doing tonight? It's your boy Wildcard Mar in the building. I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition, episode 198. Yes, 198. We are racking them episodes up. You dig? Racking them up, racking them up, racking them up. As always, that is the homie, Phony Water, a.k.a. Silent Hill TDS. Him and J. Leo, Pale Moon Devil Dance is the song. You see their YouTube address scrolling on the bottom of your screen. Going over to YouTube, type in Hitchhikers, and go show Silent Hill, J. Leo some love. While you're over on YouTube, go show us some love. Yes, I.O.W. Sports Network on YouTube. That is the address. Go show us some love. Like, share, subscribe. Share, spread the news, what we got going on. Also, I.O.W. Sports Network is the address on Instagram. Yes, it is. Going over to Twitter, I.O.W. Sports 1 is the address where you can like, share, follow us on Instagram. And most importantly, going over to Facebook, I.O.W. Sports Network is the Facebook address. And on that Facebook address is for the public. It's for you guys. Ran by the public. Content by the public. Everything by the public. But that's where you can go. Start some good sports debates. Drop some good sports memes. Get the water cooler talk going. And emphasize on the network part. If you got a sports podcast, regular podcast, that's the spot you need to be at. Share your content. Let people know that you exist. That's what it's there for. And most importantly, you see that I.O.W. Sports Network Cash App? It's because this hat right here, this very exclusive hat can come your way. $30 to that I.O.W. Sports Network Cash App. Give us an address. This very exclusive hat will come your way. But if you want other I.O.W. Sports Network merch, just go to the Facebook page. Pin at the top. There's a link. J. Edward Collection. I.O.W. Sports merch is there. It's available. You can go copy some right now. Now that we got all that good jazz out the way, let's see who we got in the comments with us tonight. Yes, Matt. What's up, bro? Want to talk baseball? Okay. I got you. Dubs and 6. Okay. Close on my prediction. Steph at 34. I called 37 with the MVP and Carl Draymond having a vintage game. Hey, you hit it right on the head. My man Tim, what's up? What's up, baby? How you doing, Tim? Yeah, let's go. And here, I wonder what we gonna talk about first. Can you take a guess? Can you take a guess? What are we gonna talk about first, y'all? I know what we can talk about. I know what we can talk about. Yes, Tim, let's start right there. I don't care where you want to start. I don't care who well, for me, I got MJ at number 1, but I don't care who is in your top 10. But one better be Michael Jordan, and Steph Curry better be in there somewhere. You got to. I'm with you, Tim. It's no debate. It's no debate. Got to have Steph Curry in there somewhere. Steph Curry got to be in the top 10 somewhere. Greatest shooter? That's no debate. Greatest shooter? No debate. No debate. Hey, what's up? What's up, cuzzo? What's up, cuz? Hey, B, you're not wrong, though. Reason why you're not wrong is because both teams played pretty sloppy tonight. Played pretty sloppy. They played pretty sloppy. Scott, what's up? How you doing, bro? I hope everything's good, Scott. Everything in your world is good. Matt, what's up? Mel, hey Mel, what you doing right now? We at the beginning of the show, so if you want to hop on, let me know. Because to me, there's no debate. To me, there's no debate. Steph is in the top 10. Steph is top 10. I mean, let's look what he did in the finals. Okay, Game 5. What wasn't his greatest night? Didn't shoot too well. Yeah, it's Modelo time, baby. I'm drinking Kool-Aid right now. You know, I'm trying to watch my figure. It's summertime. You know, I got to be in the bathing suits looking not so dead bodish. I probably shouldn't even be drinking this Kool-Aid, neither all the sugar in this shit. But yeah, I'm glad everything is blessed your way, Scott. Everything is blessed my way too, brother. But no, I don't care where you got Steph at in your top 10, but he needs to be in there. Before the finals, I had Steph right outside top 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course it's grape. If it's not grape, it's red. And red, when I mean red, I mean tropical punch. But no, before the finals, I had Steph right outside top 10. I think I had him like 11 or 12. And for those who are good followers of I.O.W Sports Network, my first quick wildcard rant I did on Steph after he broke the 3-point shot record, taking down Ray Allen and Reggie Miller. And it was in New York, was in the Garden. Steph's impact on the game of basketball, well, for one, is undeniable. Let's be frank about that. Got to be honest about his effect on the game of basketball. Not just NBA. Let's see what Mel said. He said MJ 1, Kobe 2, Kareem 3, Bron 4, Bird 5, Magic 6, Duncan 7, Wilt 8, Russell 9, and 10 is the debate between KD, Curry, Hakeem, Shaq, and Dr. J. Not a bad one. Right on cue, Matt. Uh, I understand Wilt, and I understand Wilt and Bill Russell. Uh, Here's my thing. Obviously, because of my age, I didn't see Wilt or Russell play. You know, I me personally, I would be fine putting Wilt and Russell outside top 10. You know what I'm saying? And insert KD. I'm sorry, not KD. I will put Steph and Hakeem. I gotta have Hakeem in my top 10. I gotta have Hakeem in my top 10. Um Hakeem was just imagine if he had some of the shooters around him, like uh I'm trying to find a good comparison. But imagine Hakeem had shooters surrounding him on those Rocket teams. Probably could have won more than 2 championships, and not just because Michael retired or stepped away from the game. Uh, hey, hey, look, Matt. Here's the thing. No, I don't understand how good Bill Russell was. You know why? I know he got 11 rings. I know the history about Bill Russell, but I don't know how good Russell Wilson was. Is because I'm not old enough to see them play. Matter of fact, I don't even know if they even have footage of Bill Russell or of Wilt. So, like, I vaguely remember Kareem, but I know I can at least go back and see, YouTube clips of Kareem play. You know, I know how dominant he was in the college ranks with UCLA. I know how dominant he was when he got over to Milwaukee, brought them a championship. I know how dominant he was when he got to LA, won championships. But Bill Russell, how old is he? He almost 100. Like, come on. I don't know how good Bill Russell is. So, like, when we all throw these top 10 lists out, we all know they're all subjective, and they're primarily going to be based off of what you've seen with your own 2 eyes and what you know of. I I never seen Bill Russell play. I never seen Will Chamberlain play. I caught the tail end of Kareem. You know, I seen of some of them play, but I'm able to see highlights. I know he had a hook shot that was unblockable, couldn't be blocked. He was already taller than majority of the people he was going against, and then when you add that he's elevating and shooting a hook shot, it was unblockable. Hakeem, reason why Hakeem for me is in top 10 is look at the performance he did against Shaq. No, Tony Duncan, uh, Tim Duncan's in there. Tim Duncan's in top 10. He's in there. Bulls Rockets finals. We deserved and never got. Yep, I agree with you, Scott. No Steve Nash or Steve. Come on, cuz. I know you being funny, but hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I didn't see him play either, but there is plenty of footage. I mean, I believe you. I had to go check. No, Stockton. No. Wilt or the Dream got to go. Steph resume is better. No Duncan on Tony Parker, David Robertson, Oscar Robertson. Hey, you guys, all you guys are making throwing very compelling names out there. You know, very compelling names. But yeah, I agree with you, Tim. Oscar don't have the postseason resume like that. But he was a triple double machine, and I ain't talking about them Stat Pat and Russell Westbrook triple doubles. Yeah, Hakeem was that dude. I'm with you on that, Matt. That's why for me, Hakeem's in my top 10. So Jordan, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Bird. LeBron at 6. Yes, I put LeBron at 6. Hakeem at 7. Eight, Tim Duncan. 9, Shaq. 10, Steph Curry. Y'all might not like my top 10. It's cool. Like I said, it's all subjective. But hey, look, put whoever you want in your top 10. Because we all know it's subjective. It's all personal based. But Steph Curry better be in that top 10. He got to. I mean, it's just for me, it's hard to when you look at a guy that's 6'2", 6'3", obviously in NBA size, that's small. Not afraid to go into the trenches, go into the paint, drive. You know, I feel you, man. I'm not a you already know me. I'm not a fan of Flopper James, but I can't deny how great his impact is to the game of basketball. I can't deny that. He's definitely a top 10 player. He ain't the GOAT. To me, there's no debate on that. You know, I'll let them young kids fight and argue about that one, but he not the GOAT. But he's definitely top 10. As much as I dislike him, I can't deny him of that. I can't be a hater. Hate just not in my blood. Just not in my blood. But Steph Curry better be in your top 10. You're talking about a dude that literally just bounced back from probably one of his worst shooting performances in NBA Finals history of his career. And he comes back and balls the hell out. Not only did he ball out, not only did he not ball out, I mean, thank goodness that they gave him the Finals MVP. And I get it. I said earlier, I said it last night, I said it before. I can make a compelling case of Andrew Wiggins getting Finals MVP. Because you can. You can make a damn good compelling argument that Andrew Wiggins could have been Finals MVP. You don't believe me? Go look at Jason Tatum's numbers. Go look at his numbers. Jason Tatum's supposed to be the best scorer for Boston. He only shot 50% from the field one time in all 6 games. One time. I know. Jason Tatum averaged 23.2 in the finals. Okay. How much is that from the free throw line? Because it wasn't from the field. Because I don't know about y'all. That boy Wiggins, I'm like they won't let him out. That's what he did to Jason Tatum. He straight acorned his ass. Locked him down. Clank, 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 clank. That's why I could make a case that Andrew Wiggins could be Finals MVP. Jason Tatum, come on, a closeout game. Let's just all right. So let's park the conversation with Steph Curry and his legacy. We already know his legacy cemented. He's top 10 player. All right, let's move on to what you saw tonight. Boston was filling themselves. Boston was filling themselves when they jumped out to that early lead in the first quarter. Did y'all notice what no panic? And I believe Detroit Mail said it today. And I believe some other viewers, I think, Matt, you might have said it before. You can't knock the finals. You can't knock the finals experience. Matter of fact, my homeboy Mitch, who's a Warriors fan, he said Warriors in 6 last night. He was on the show last night. with me and Melvin Wall. He deliberately said you can't take away the experience that some of these players have when they've been in the finals. Just look who on the roster. You got Andre Iguodala has been part of that Warriors, where he was there for 2015 Finals MVP. Steph Curry been for the whole ride. Klay Thompson been there for the whole ride. All those finals games. Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? You take your core players, especially your big three of Draymond Green, Steph, and Klay, and your coach have been together through this whole dynasty. Yes, it's a dynasty. Let's make sure that we put dynasty on this situation that's happening with Golden State. Put dynasty on it. You got to. 2015, 2017, 2018, 2022. 4 championships in 10 years. 6 finals appearances. Yes, Matt, and you bingo, and they ain't done. And they ain't done. Because the older guys on the squad, Iguodala, Curry, Thompson, Draymond, those are your older guys. Your core guys are your older guys. But guess what they've been doing? You go make the trade for Andrew Wiggins, who played his ass off on both sides of the court, offense and defense, this whole playoffs. He's in his mid-20s. Jordan Poole, early 20s. James Wiseman, when he can get healthy, early 20s. Gary Payton II, mid-20s. Kuminga, early 20s. Catch the drift? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? The Warriors are not done. Because what you have is that good balance of veteran players with up-and-coming young guys that you can help mold to what you guys do in that building. And that's what it is. This is not just good players. This is also about the chemistry of a team, of an organization, of a blueprint, of something that you can build. MJ, Kobe, Kareem, Magic, Bird, Hakeem, Duncan, Steph, Wilt, Russell. Not a bad top 10, Matt. Not a bad top 10. Jaylen Brown had some heart. I will say this. But Jaylen Brown also did not have Andrew Wiggins guarding him. I know Jaylen Brown's numbers look good, but he had the benefit of Jason Tatum getting the matchup with Andrew Wiggins. Jaylen Brown benefit from that. Now, if Jaylen Brown was going against Wiggins, maybe those numbers don't look so good. You're right, man. KT's hard. Al Horford did play well. Wasn't enough. And this is what I feared. And I saw it down there too. I think it was where's Scott? Yeah, Scott. Bingo. Boston's bench, not only did they take the night off, they went on vacation already. They knew the series was done. It's like they felt it. Boston was feeling they damn selves, went on that starting run in the beginning of the first quarter. Next thing you know, what did Golden State do? They went on a 25-8 run? Went on a 25-8 run. There was a time period that Boston couldn't make a damn bucket. That matter of fact, they Golden State went on a run that started midway through the first quarter and carried on midway through the second quarter. That's how big that run was. And I was about to come on there because I was like, uh-oh, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. So Boston came out swinging with them haymakers first. Wow, 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 wow. What Golden State do? They countered. Threw some haymakers of their own. And if you ask me, Boston never recovered. Boston never recovered from that first initial run that the Warriors went on in the first quarter. Yeah, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. I've never seen a team not able to come back from a run so early in the game. I've never seen that before. I was quite shocked that Boston just didn't even bother to fight back. I don't think they fought back. From the same Boston that I've seen this whole playoffs, that same Boston team that I've seen in the regular season that were down in the. We talking about the same Boston team that before All-Star break was floating at 8-9 seed. I'm talking about playing tournament that they was floating around with. And then second half of the season, they go on a crazy run and shot from 8th and 9th seed all the way up to 1 and finished the regular season as a 2 seed. They handle business against Brooklyn, sweep them. Go to 7 against Giannis in the Bucks. You know? Go to 7 against Miami. And then they go 6 with Golden State. I just felt like that fight after that run that the Golden State Warriors went on, that big run in the first quarter, I don't think they ever recovered. Spurs had a great mixture of older players and younger players coming up when yes, same blueprint. Hello, y'all remember where Steve Kerr came from? He was a GM, a player personnel in San Antonio, played for Popovich, caught a couple more rings with Popovich. Because Kerr had his Bulls rings. End of his career, just becomes a spot-up shooter. Goes to San Antonio, gets a couple more. Stayed around, hung around in the franchise. Like there's you see a lot of matter of fact, they kind of donned this the Popovich finals. Because Ime Udoka for Boston comes from the Popovich tree. Same with Kerr. So yeah, you was right. You was right. Draymond had a vintage night. And Draymond needed it. We've always talked about how Draymond is not a big scorer. He had 12 points. Okay, that's what I'm expecting from Draymond. That's exactly what I'm expecting from Draymond. Shot 50%. Got me 12 boards. I need that. I do need that from you, Draymond. He did that part. 8 assists. I need that because that's what he does. 2 steals and 2 blocks. He did his damn job. You got 5 turnovers. I like to see that go south. I like to see that go down. I don't need you having 5 turnovers. But Draymond had a vintage night. You are absolutely right. And he needed it. He played his ass off. Played his ass off. Barkley hating on Draymond right now. He's always going to. He's always going to hate on Draymond. But Chuck know the deal. All Draymond got to say is, "Foe, bitch. Foe." Point to each finger. How many you got, Chuck? So Chuck, I love Barkley, but sometimes he be talking out the side of his damn neck. Like, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater because some of these players have accomplished more in their career than what you've done. We respect you, Round Mound, but some of these cats have done far greater things in their career. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. You know. You're right, Matt. Just throw it the middle finger one with a championship ring on it. That's it. What's the most important part of the punch? The follow through, and that's what Boston lacked. They came out swinging, landed a few, but that's where it stopped. Uh, Here's my thing, and to metaphorically put it in boxing terms, they were trying to get the knockout punch early in the fight, and they didn't get it done, and they left their opponent still standing in the ring as he caught his bearings from the haymakers early in the fight. They didn't know how to eat the punches that the opponent was going to throw. So once Steph and them started punching back, they didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know how to take the punches. It was a wrap. It was a motherfucking wrap. At one point, did y'all see Boston counter after Golden State went on that run? They might have chipped it down to 10 points, 9 points. But at any point in time, did y'all feel that, oh my gosh, Boston they might fuck around and get the lead again? I didn't feel that way. Pure dominance. If you ask me right now, Boston won half a quarter, and that was it. Everything else had Golden State written all over it. Golden State, all day, dominated for 3.5 quarters. What did we say, fellas? Ladies, what did we say? We said it earlier today in the show. Said it last night. Don't play around. Finish the job. They finished it. They finished the job. I mean, you can't deny what this team with this. Look, I get it. They had 2 bad seasons because there was some injuries. Clay was hurt for the last 2 years, and what a story for Clay. I know he did not have a great series. He did not had a horrible night tonight. 5 for 20. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible for Clay Thompson. But how satisfying does it have to be for him to come back, 2 gruesome injuries, pretty much miss 2 years of your career, come back about a couple of months into this season, and you put the icing on the cake. Hey, that's a fair point, Matt. I agree with you. Clay not 100%, but he gave it 110%. I can give you that statement. I could rock with that. Because I wish Clay could have played better. I wish Clay could have had. Hey, if you ask me, if Clay would have had better numbers, man, this is a sweep. There's no way that they could have Boston could have contended with that if Clay been on. You know what I'm saying? Curry won 4 straight, 3 with the Bulls, and then 1 with the Spurs. Yeah, Draymond can throw up one. Boston's starting lineup played hell of minutes in the second half. The fourth quarter, they were winded. I'll say this. Yeah, they were winded. The starters were. But you weren't getting a lot of production from your bench. Williams, what's his name? Grant Williams. He played 16 minutes. What's his name? Devin White. He played another 16 minutes. Or Derek White. but they were getting zero production from the bench. Uh, when we first talked about the series going into Game 1, we've all said that Boston and Golden State are two teams that literally have uh, teams, players that can contribute up and down the whole lineup, even past the starting five, going into your bench. They got players that can show up and contribute. Uh, Jordan Poole showed up. He chipped in 15, 3 boards, 2 assists. Gary Payton chipped in 3 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals, a block, and 6 points in 20 minutes. Kevon Looney, who I've been loving how he's been playing, in the 22 minutes he played, he got 7 boards and assist. You know, he didn't get any points, but hell, he's contributing 7 boards in 22 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So you get good numbers from your starters. Otto Porter Jr., your one starter who only played 13 minutes, but he chips in 6 points. Didn't play much, but he got something. Draymond played his ass off. Andrew Wiggins played his ass off. Come on, Steph Curry, bro. Steph Curry was just nuts. Klay Thompson, wish he could have done more, but he was there. Still chipped in 2 assists, 2 steals, 5 boards. So you looking at the comparison of what the Warriors did and what the Celtics did, just overall the team showed up for Golden State. I think there was more urgent. There was more urgency, more attitude of let's get it done. Let's end it now. They seemed more urgent about finishing this finals off tonight. They said, nah. Fuck a game 7. I know it's at home, but damn, we ain't trying to leave chances. Ain't trying to leave that door open. Ain't trying to leave no hope. And right after that first initial run from Boston, they said, all right now. It was so bad. Did y'all see Ime Udoka call timeouts within a matter of like 2 minutes of each other? I'm like, bro, y'all just took a timeout. Damn. Y'all that fucked up? You gotta call another one that quick? Golden State had a stranglehold on this game. I'm telling you, it was only half a quarter that Boston really showed the fuck up. Warriors are already Vegas odds to win it next year. Of course they should be. Right now, name a better team that's better constructed than the Warriors. I'll wait. The only team right now that's better constructed than the Warriors is an all-star team. You got to get the best of the best of a conference to go take down the Warriors right now. That's how good they are. 9 was as close as they got. Yep. Once it was less than 5 minutes, it was just the Warriors killing the clock, matching shot for shot. Exactly. You can have your little buckets, but we gonna match it. Point blank. Period. Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. Robert Williams, he could be on my squad. He could come be on my squad. He could definitely come be on my squad. 7 boards, 2 assists. Look, 5 blocks, 10 points from your center. That's the stat line I like to see. That's the stat line I like to see. He's rebounding. He's defending. The 10 points is just extra icing on the cake. Yeah, and he wasn't 100% healthy. You got one right there in Boston. You got one. Robert Williams. Oh, yeah. You better make sure you find in your powers to make him happy. I don't know his contract status, but you keep him. You make sure you keep him. But pure total domination tonight. But Boston will be back. I don't know if they'll be back in the finals, but Boston will be back. I think this is what the fourth Eastern. They went to 4 Eastern Conference Finals, first finals. So if I'm Boston, look, you guys just didn't have the finals experience. You just didn't. Never been on this stage before. There were times where I thought you had control of the series, and sometimes that experience of players that have been there, done that, prevailed. It is what it is. I think as Boston, they especially tonight, you got 22 turnovers. 22 turnovers. Matt, don't do that. We're not doing that. I like how you like to slip that in there. Golden State is like the Yankees dynasty. I like how you tried to sneak that in there. I like that. But 22 turnovers, what the hell you gonna win? 22 turnovers. Shoot 39% from the 3-point line. Just scratched 43% from the field in general. But you can't go 11 for 28. Can't go 11 for 28. You can't. You just can't. You know? Because I'm looking at the 3-point shot percentage right now, too, Matt. It's not too far off. Golden State 41%. Boston 39. Just didn't make shots. Kept self-inflicting. You can't have 22 turnovers. You can't give Golden State more opportunities to score. You can't. You can't give it rebounding. What is it? 41 to 44? Okay, that's pretty even. Probably not in the fourth quarter. How many second chance opportunities did Boston let Golden State get because they didn't rebound? They didn't box out. There was a few possessions in the fourth quarter where I'm looking like, okay, Boston, you got to put a little bit more effort into rebounding. Shut them down to one shot and get back on your offensive side. And they looked like they just didn't. We too tired for this. Throw in the white flag, boss. Throw in the damn towel like a Rocky. Throw the damn towel. If he could have popped up in around third quarter, he would have did it for him. You know? Golden State wore Boston down. Won 3 games in a row. Game 6, Game 5, and Game 4. Won 3 in a row. Can't make this up. Can't have the turnovers, Boston. And one thing that still kept killing me, when Steph Curry is coming off that screen, you got to be up on that 3-point line. You can't give Steph that much space. Because as soon as that pick comes, he's releasing. He's shooting. And if you're not up on him, hands down, man down. Phenomenal job at Golden State. Phenomenal job. Phenomenal job. Shout outs. to the Golden State Warriors, man. I don't know where Boston what pieces they need to add. I know what pieces they need to build around. Got to build around Jason Tatum, of course, that's obvious. I don't know if you keep Jaylen Brown. I mean, I would find a way to. You keep Robert Williams. I think you keep Marcus Smart. He's been one of those energizing kind of guys for Boston. Didn't have a good night tonight. If Al Horford wants to play at least a couple more years, see whatever juice left it is in Al Horford's tank. He balled out with a triple-double tonight. He went 6 for 8. 4 for 5 downtown. Man. I know Jaylen Brown had a hell of a night too. 34 points. But yeah, Marcus Smart got to show up in Jason Tatum. I'm not going to say Tatum is overrated. I'm not going to say that. I can't say that is because he just didn't have a good matchup in his favor. You saw what Andrew Wiggins was doing to him this whole finals. Clank, clank. Had him on lockdown. So I can't say Tatum is overrated. I will say that if you want to consider yourself a superstar, you still find a way to make sure that you get make an impact on the offensive side, even going against good defense. Hence, Steph Curry. Let's not act like he was going against some whack ass defense. He's going against Boston's defense. And look, shout out to Melvin Wall, Man Down Sports. He made a good valid point last night. You know, Boston wasn't roughing up Steph Curry as they were KD and Kyrie and Giannis. And I get that. Maybe they should have. Maybe we talking about Game 7 now, going into Game 7. Hell, maybe we talking about Boston closing it out tonight. I'm not sure. But that same intensity and aggressiveness that they had against KD in Brooklyn, against Giannis, Milwaukee, and against Jimmy in Miami, I don't know what happened to it. I don't know why it disappeared. You know? Marcus Smart was Defensive Player of the Year, and who did he lie down? He ain't like nobody down. Nobody. Draymond wasn't even guarding Tatum, and he is Golden State's best defender. Well, matchup-wise, you wouldn't put Draymond on Tatum. Tatum would eat him up. Draymond's not quick enough for that. But I get your point. I get your overall point. But I'm just saying that I can't call Jason Tatum overrated is because he just had a bad matchup, man. Andrew Wiggins was playing phenomenal throughout this whole postseason. And why was Al Horford constantly guarding Steph? Here's what I will say. I don't think Boston took advantage of Steph guarding Al Horford enough. Because I saw there was a lot of switches where somehow Steph was ending up getting back down by Al Horford. And Al Horford is passing the kick out. And my thing is, I'm like, you know who's guarding you, right? It's Steph. Man, that's a mismatch. You gotta take advantage of that. I don't think Boston took advantage of that matchup or that mismatch enough. When you saw literally Al Horford backing down Steph Curry. In my opinion, like that's a win. You got to take that. And you got to keep trying to get that matchup until Golden State make sure it doesn't happen. I don't think this was just a weird game for Boston. I mean, when they came out on that initial run in the first, I'm like, oh, okay. They saying they want Game 7. They saying they want to push this to back to Golden State, and they want everything on the table. But they didn't fight. They didn't fight back. It was just weird because I didn't understand, because we talked about this, because you saw the advantage that Boston had in the paint throughout this whole finals. Like Golden State couldn't match up with Boston in the paint, and Boston couldn't match up with Golden State on the perimeter. Which one would prevail? Well, you see who holding the trophy. You see who got the finals MVP. You see it. They had Horford on Steph plenty of times at the top of the key or further, and Steph took him to the hole. Yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that. The help defense, I think that's what you're talking about right here. The help defense wasn't there. It's like Boston was defeated, bro. I'm telling you, once Golden State went on that run in the first quarter, it's like after that, I felt Boston just felt like they looked defeated. It was like, oh, we ain't got no chance. That's what it seemed like. They were treading water the whole game, playing catch up the whole game. They caught up to them. Now they better go on vacation without a trophy. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. All right. So we dawned a champion in the NBA. Next up, got a dawn a champion in hockey, NHL. Had a good game yesterday, Wednesday night, between the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Went back and forth and eventually ended up going into overtime. That was a good game one. Man, I'm now that the NBA finals are over, boy, I'm geeked up for the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. So they got game 2 on Saturday. I'm gonna be watching that for sure. But you know when NBA ends, you know what's around the corner. Okay. I won't avoid it no more, damn it. Fine, Matt. Because I was watching that Yankees-Rays game on MLB Network tonight. I was watching it. I saw the Rays go out to 1-0 lead on that solo home run. And then I saw the Yankees come back and tie it up the next inning later. I got to say it. As much as it hurts my heart to say it, Aaron Judge is AL MVP right now. All rise. Find me a better player that's playing better ball than Aaron Judge right now. Hard pressed. Hard pressed to find a play. And it's not just, it's like Aaron Judge is literally doing anything that the Yankees are asking him to do. Do y'all know how big Aaron Judge is? Aaron Judge is a fucking defensive end. The size of the defensive end. Like 6'6", 6'7", something like that. 240, 250, something like that. All muscle. He's a fucking defensive end. Guess what they got him doing? They got him playing center field. Y'all saw what I played. I had him on the top play. Yeah, 6'7", 280. Okay. Yeah, he's a defensive end if he's 6'7", 280. Yeah. Man, Bland stole a home run for Shohei Ohtani at Yankee Stadium. Dude leaped up. He had to be at least 5 feet over the wall once he leaped. Snagged a home run right out there. How many 6'7", 280 center fielders you know? Aaron Judge. He's playing center field, left field, right field. Hell, they asked him to steal a base tonight. His 6'7", 280 ass stole a base tonight. I know, Matt. It don't hurt. It's just that I don't like giving you fucking Yankee fans anything else to brag about. But I agree with you. Aaron Judge is the best baseball player right now. Hands down, not even close. Not even close. Can't say Mike Trout. He's not putting up numbers like Aaron Judge is right now. Can't say Shohei Ohtani. Nope. And the Angels are protecting his ass by having a 6-man rotation. Aaron Judge right now is absolutely playing lights out baseball. No doubt about it. And I'm not saying he's the only reason why the Yankees are off to this great historic start. No, he's not. But damn it, he's a good catalyst of it. He has this team. I mean, my goodness. My goodness. And unlike the Mets, who got Atlanta Braves hawking their asses down, because Braves just went 14 straight. They closed that gap on the Mets real quick with that 14-game winning streak. Unlike the Mets, who do you fear in the NL East? Right now, nobody. Who do you fear in the AL East? Nobody. Hell, who do you fear in the AL? Nobody. I'm hard pressed right now. If the Yankees keep this trend up of one, they're staying healthy. I know Stanton did a little quick little 10-day on the IL, on the injured list. But for the most part, Yankees stayed healthy, which has been their Achilles heel. So far, their bats come alive when need be. Match it with phenomenal pitching. Hello? So don't trust me, man. I'll be paying attention with what your Yankees is doing. I got to. They're playing lights out. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Can't hate on it. But you better win that World Series. Because all this shit, don't make it go for nothing. Don't have George Steinbrenner rolling in his grave because y'all had the best record in baseball and y'all didn't finish the job. Yeah, and y'all didn't finish the job. Finish the job. And I'm saying this as a non-Yankee fan. Gotta finish the job. It's almost as bad when the Warriors went 73-9 and they lost. Don't be the 2016 Warriors. Should have won. Could have won. Didn't win. Don't be like them. Finish the job. Ready for these stats? Yankees are number 1 in wins, OPS, home runs, run differential, least amount of runs given up, opponents batting average against them, ERA, win percentage against teams with winning records. Yeah. Keep it up. Stay healthy. Keep this train rolling. Don't cool off. It's okay if you. I keep saying the stay healthy part, but look, injuries are part of the game. It's how you really bounce back from them. Really, are you letting those injuries control? You know what I'm saying? Are you able to still get contributions from, either your farm system or your bench from somebody? Yeah. Injuries definitely mean next man up. And right now, there's no flinching. Pinstripes, them boys in the pinstripes are not flinching from nobody. They're not scared of nobody. Matter of fact, they out there dominating. And they're beating good teams. And they're beating the teams you're supposed to beat. The Yankees are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. They're beating the trash teams. They're beating the trash teams. But they're also beating the teams with winning records too. Do what you're supposed to do. They're doing exactly that. All right. See how much love I got for you, Matt. I finished the show talking about your boys. Because I give credit when credit is due now. Even if you're a sorry motherfucker like Russell Westbrook, if you do something that's worthy of getting talked about, do it. I'll do it. And Cole has the highest ERA of the starters at 3.3. If he's the highest, man, I'm scared to see the lowest. Jesus. No. Look, y'all. Episode 198 is in the books. What a great way to finish the week off. Man, got some sports coming up this weekend. Like I said, got Stanley Cup playoffs or Stanley Cup finals, game 2 on Saturday. I know there's some the U.S. Open, some golfing going around. Maybe on Monday we'll talk a little bit of golfing with that live golfing and the PGA fighting. They beefing. Got a new golf league emerging. Maybe we'll talk about that on Monday. But no. Shout out to the 2022, 2023. I'm not 100% sure, big homie. I know we tried to plan to come out sometime later this month. I think the plans kind of fell through. I don't think we were able to secure a venue to do a show. But hopefully soon we'll be making an appearance to New Jersey. But hey, come back Monday. The 23rd hour with the Wild Card Marn. It's been real. Have yourself a fantastic Friday. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. And like I said, we will reconvene Monday, 23rd hour. Same Wild Card Marn, same late night out show. Peace and love, y'all. Have a great weekend.
Yo. Sound like LTD Hurst. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, let me get serious this time. Yo. I'm on my God of War shit. All the war spits, let the bass kick. Nigga, feel the fucking floor lift. Watch your pores rip from these razor blade fingertips. Smoke hit your face like a hammer fist. Outstanding wit, suicidal flow. Nose dive into a free fall.